Hey everybody, Jason Burmis here, and I gotta tell you, yesterday was a good day. Let me say that again. Yesterday was a good day, and I am just so happy that there is a blueprint out there for people to fight this ongoing, inhumane tyranny that is coming at us from all directions right now, okay? But especially targeted at our children, at the youth, at the kids. And perhaps nothing showed that more than the stories that we were covering here over Sunday and Monday evening, where we showed you two extremely brave mothers, Emily and Kimberly, and I showed you them telling their story and explained to you, one of the reasons that I came here instead of anywhere else is at the time over the summer while we were doing the move and I was making that decision, was that the kids were not required to be masked in this school district. Okay? And I'm like, I don't want the kids. First of all, I wanted them in school because they want to be around people. I don't want them masked. So we've talked about how you have to be in person. You have to confront these people. And, this woman, after telling her story on Sunday, both of them confronting them and then getting no results, and then going back again, and one of them not even being allowed to speak. Not even allowed to speak. They text me yesterday out of nowhere. Okay? They were scheduling them. We should have them on Saturday. And then she sends me this thing where it says, it's got the mask mandate update on it. Oh, I'd have to lower the screen for this. I guess I don't want to show it anyway. But you'll see it. And they just literally texted me as I'm on air. All right? They tell me the House is signing today and the governor should sign today too. That means no more masks on children in Iowa at all. So let me just explain something to you guys. These women who fought hard for their kids fought hard for all of our kids. And because they did so and they put pressure, now my nieces aren't wearing a mask today. It's overwhelmingly great, and it shows how you out there have to do the same thing everywhere. And this telepolitics thing, whether it's your school board or your city council or your chamber of commerce, done. That is the only way we are going to hold them accountable and get results. And I'm not saying scream at these people, but I am saying use the facts to shame them. Make your voice be heard. Get out there. And you know what the result of this was? So I didn't realize it. And they just said, thank you, Jason. Kimberly and I look forward to meeting you Saturday on your show. We are honored. I will need to meet after 5. Awesome. These ladies are the best. So my governor here in Iowa did the right thing. There they are with the governor yesterday. And this is as Kim Reynolds signs the piece of paper. You can't see it because it's blocking. Banning these mandates. It's amazing. In a time of such darkness, to get that little hint of light is overwhelming for me sometimes. But it shows that history, is not foregone. That our destiny is not written. That we do not have to bend the knee to any of this. Any of it. Not mandatory shots. Not medical martial law in any respect. Not their track, trace, database, social credit score society. Not their nightmare. We don't have to do it. We can say no. We have to fight back. And let me tell you something. You go watch those interviews with those women, okay? And, the one is on the verge of tears at the end, talking about how they believe that they were followed. Well, I'll tell you what. If that's where we're going, let me put any kind of politician on notice right now. The vast majority of you are extremely corrupt hypocrites. 1. 2, aside from publicly available information online and such, the economy is not that great, and private investigators are plentiful. And if you think that me and a bunch of other folks that are sick of this will not drop $2,000 to $5,000 on a private investigator to show your hypocrisy, and forget about just your votes, right? We can deal with that corrupt system later. I mean, that's a big thing, right? We need accountability in our voting system beyond just national elections. Things have gotten scary. Like I said, telepolitics, mail-in ballots, zero accountability, people behind the curtain, that is not how a constitutional republic that was built for our constituents in a democratic manner, it's not a democracy, right, works. And because we have a constitutional republic, thank the Lord, and it is not a democracy, and there is not federal rule, what happened yesterday in Iowa happened. Let me say that. Okay? So we got to fight. Like, the fight is not over, but these women have shown you the blueprint. And they have carried a very, very, very large torch for this. Period. So I want to say this. I know it's been tough for the last year plus for many of us on so many avenues and so many respects. But now is the time to stand up for yourself. That is why you see this right here? Okay? You see this right here? Looking out for number one. I've had this shirt for 20 plus years. I got it as a joke. I thought, ha, yeah, who's got 2 thumbs and looking out for Jason Burmis? This guy, right? But the truth of the matter is that we all have survival instincts. And many people have foregone those instincts. And without them, how are you going to protect your friends, your family, the very humanity that all of us should want to ensure for our children and our children's children? Not some type of technopoly ruled by a predator class in the shroud of these pseudo corporations, really government agencies, in a quote unquote, because I didn't make the term up, guys. You can watch my film, New World Order, where we are in the 4th Industrial Revolution under a great reset where eventually they want to put us in a virtual world. That's not the humanity I'm fighting for. When I'm looking out for number one, I'm looking out for human beings. I don't care what your gender is. I don't care what your ethnicity is. I don't care who you voted for at all. Not even a little bit. Conservative, liberal, Democrat, Republican, you better get with the program and realize that all of our children right now, this is one state. And believe me, this is a big move. And this is on the heels of Abbott signing something similar the day before, which we covered. But number one, we need to get rid of this. Number two, they're going to try to mandate this thing in school districts, not only for the teachers and the staff, but the children as well. And you know what I'm talking about. And that's a no-go for me, buddy. Sorry. So if you live in a more oppressive state, like New York, like California, buckle up, man. And don't just sit back for the ride. Like, get ready to go. You need to organize. Okay? You need to talk to other like-minded people with at least the resources of time. You need to reach out to others. Like, we've been doing. In fact, we're probably going to be doing another picnic in June. I'm going to talk to Todd from Marigold And you need peopleforpicnics.com. I want you guys to have picnics with your community so you can get these issues together and talk to them and say, you know what? We need to figure out how to get these people from behind a Zoom call and in person again so we can confront them. And then listen, if you have to replace them, replace them. And if you don't want to wait until it's voter time, like I said, the private investigator option is one we need to put on the table. Because this is a criminal class of people. I know they love making the TV shows about the gangsters and the movies about the gangsters with the stereotypes and the names and the suits. Well, there's a different type of gangster in a different type of suit all over the place. And it's in our political process. So guys, thumbs this video up, subscribe, and share. I want to let everybody know that we're actually going to be going live at the top of the hour. Not here on YouTube. Sorry. We want you on the YouTube too. We want to bring everybody in. But it's going to be live and exclusive over here at the Rockfin. Why are we doing it live exclusive at the Rockfin? Well, we're going to have Ryan from The Last American Vagabond on in about, less than a half an hour. We'll probably put some clips up on YouTube. But I want to be raw, uncut, uncensored with Ryan. And just unfortunately, there's so much censorship going on YouTube that we need you to shift gears and come to alternative platforms anyway. So make that free account. If you see uncensored in front of the video, like that one, there's always extra, whether it's 10, 15, sometimes 20 minutes of extra material. And look, it's a free speech platform. Rockfin has never, ever, ever, ever censored me, okay? And I want people to think about that because technology, which is now pushing more and more and more false narratives, right, while trying to challenge and obfuscate the real ones in a manner never before seen in human history, there you have technology trying to enslave human minds. Rockfin is empowering you, okay, with independent thought. Think about that. Double-edged sword, that technology. So support this platform. For instance, a lot of people just showed me that, I didn't do a show on this, but Rumble's really big. Peter Thiel just invested in Rumble. I'm going to have to do a whole separate video on that. But, I think that's something we'll probably discuss with Ryan Christian and why Peter Thiel, okay, is not somebody that I trust at all, ever. I'm a documentary filmmaker. All the films are free. Loose Change Final Cut. Fabled Enemies. Shade the Motion Picture, and of course Invisible Empire, A New World Order to Find. They are down below in the documentaries playlist section. I love you guys. Thumbs it up, subscribe, share, let people know about the Rockfin. If you do want to financially support me, at Jason Burmis is the Venmo. Jason is Void at yahoo.com is the PayPal. And of course, a premium subscription to Rockfin gets you all the creators' premium stuff and so much more. You support this show by endorsing Jason Burmis as you sign up. Love you guys. See you on the flip side.